Welcome back to another franchise mode episode. I hope everybody is doing well. Where we left off, we had just beaten the San Francisco 49ers in a very close game, and we beat them to advance to the Super Bowl. And that is where we are right now, waiting to head over into the big game. Of course, before that is the Pro Bowl. We, of course, won't be in the Pro Bowl because all of our players will be in the Super Bowl, which is a great achievement in itself, just to not have to look for our players in the Pro Bowl. Fantastic. I never actually figured out if you get extra XP for that or not. I think you obviously do to some extent, so I don't know if we miss out by the fact that we don't get into the Pro Bowl rosters, but the big thing is our potential opponents. I said it at the end of the last episode. It's going to either be the Cleveland Browns or the New York Jets. So when we advance the week, we're going to have a good chance to see exactly who we'll be playing against. Obviously, it will tell us, but first, we will take a look at the players of the week. And we have Deshaun Watson and Devin White, both our team for the NFC Championship game. And for the AFC Championship game, not helping us figure out who it is, we've got Baker Mayfield for the Browns on offense, and then CJ Mosley for the Jets on defense. Now, Baker Mayfield, we see he threw a lot of yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, no interceptions, so no turnovers. And CJ Mosley, just 10 tackles, 1 sack, but that also means that no one on the Browns really did very well on defense either, so the Jets offense potentially could have done well as well. But no more wasting time. Who is it going to be? Who's going to be our opponent in Super Bowl 54? And it will be the Cleveland Browns. That is right. The Cleveland Browns of all teams will be our opponent in the Super Bowl. But before we get there, we've got Deshaun Watson to upgrade and Derek Matlock. So nice upgrades there for, of course, our starting quarterback. And what's also very nice is getting our left tackle improved, because the Browns do have a good defensive line and they have Myles Garrett, and all jokes aside, he's good at other things than just smashing pumpkins. But we've upgraded Deshaun Watson, and now I started thinking here, he's a 91 overall without the morale, but he still is just a superstar, so no X Factor for Deshaun Watson for the Super Bowl. And then we move on to the next week away from the Pro Bowl, and now we've got some more things happening. Upgrade players again. Of course, now they get those XP boosts from the yearly awards, and we take a look, and it's just Tracy Battle. But Tracy Battle getting better as well is absolutely fantastic for us. But Tracy Battle getting a 78 overall is not what was worth showing here. In the background, Deshaun Watson became a Superstar X Factor. So 91 overall, Superstar X Factor quarterback. Something we're very, very happy about. And of course, just remember, somehow we were able to get him in free agency for so cheap. And now we can take a look. It's not just the gamble. The gambler is very nice, being able to take one of those shots, especially with the 2 wide receivers who have got double me Superstar X Factor zones, whatever you want to call them. He's also got Last Ditch. I think that will become very handy for us. Plenty of times that we've struggled to get the ball away when you feel like you should have been able to just throw it away or get it out. Jukebox is nice as well, but not so important for us. Safety valve also not something we really use, but a nice thing to have. But then we take a look at this as well. Darius Geis is also an X Factor. I don't know when that happened. He has first one free. That's something that next season we'll now have to figure out who we want to have, because we can only have 3 zone abilities. I assume at some point OJ Howard would probably become a X Factor as well. And we've got 2 double me's, so of course we'll take just one of those receivers. But that won't be important for this game. Of course, we'll have Deshaun Watson in there with the 2 receivers as the Buccaneers get ready to play against the Cleveland Browns of all teams in Super Bowl 54. It is the most incredible Super Bowl of all time. Who would have expected this? Tell anybody 5 to 10 years ago that the Super Bowl will be between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Cleveland Browns, and nobody would have believed you, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here, strong on offense, strong on defense, come out onto the field. Some superstars on both sides of the ball. And of course, you may notice this Super Bowl, even though it was just 3 years ago at Raymond James Stadium, is at Raymond James Stadium again. So we've been playing on home turf as the Cleveland Browns come onto the field. Of course, some skill position players worth talking about. The Odell Beckham Jr.'s, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield running that offense. The defense not weak either, and they have Eric Berry at safety, who of course we gave a second chance, and after he had some solid seasons for us, they decided it was worth signing him to a long contract. So we're not taking anything away from Eric Berry, but we love the fact that we're a part of making his career a success towards the back end again, and here he is in the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know who won the coin toss, but we will be kicking the ball to begin the game as Pinion kicks off Super Bowl 56. I may have said 54 at some point as the Browns return here, get down to the 23-yard line. And that also means that the Super Bowl was just last year in Raymond James Stadium, and it's 2 years in a row. That's just how it is. And David Njoku right there with the first down, starting strong. Baker Mayfield finding a completion there. 2nd and 6 a little later on, going downfield for Odell Beckham Jr. and Devin White, the playoff superstar, knocking that one loose, setting up this 3rd and 6. And on a bad screenplay, they end up just not getting anything, punting the ball away. And on our very first offensive play, it's a sack by Sheldon Richardson, as Deshaun Watson not able to find anything. But on 3rd and 13, he finds a wide open Chris Godwin for the first down, and that starts the drive right there. A little play action rolling out of the pocket, letting it go, finding O.J. Howard for the first down, and now we're starting to look like we did later on in that game against the 49ers, keeping him out of the pocket, trying to go the run here on 3rd and 2, not getting it, and having to settle. No, not settling at all, going for it on 4th and 2, a brave play, and it's Scott Miller with the catch. In a team full of superstar receivers, Scott Miller has worked himself into the fold and gets a catch there on 4th and 2 to get the first down, but now a 3rd and 16 as Deshaun Watson can let it go, but unfortunately it falls incomplete. And for the first points of the Super Bowl, it will be good. The field goal, it was a long attempt, but it's 3-0 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as there they try the run, and Devin White like a knife into the backfield, stopping that run for a loss. 2nd and 11, Baker Mayfield getting off that contact, staying up now, running for it, making a man miss, and sliding as Justin Evans was coming down and looking for blood. And on 3rd and 8, Baker Mayfield throws, completes on the outside to David Njoku for the first down. A 1st and 10 for the Browns, looking to get over the 50-yard line, stopped again in the backfield by Shaquille Barrett. A 3rd and 7, and plenty of time here off the play action for Baker Mayfield, but nobody open downfield. Still got plenty of time, still nobody open, lets it go deep downfield. It's broken up by Carlton Davis. Sean Murphy Bunting doing a good job to keep up with Odell Beckham Jr. and 2 defenders there. He wasn't able to do anything. Now Deshaun Watson rolling out, finding the open Chris Godwin, and going back to that tactic that we found so useful against the 49ers. Now Watson rolling out, stepping up in the pocket, leaving to the left and getting out of bounds untouched with a huge rush for 21 yards. Now on 1st and 10, going out to the left again after some pressure, this time sliding, not getting out of bounds, not a problem, as on 2nd and 4, he finds a wide open Cameron Brate. Nobody covered him, they forgot about the second string tight end, and now from the 15-yard line, O.J. Howard with the catch, stopped at the 1, loses the ball, picked up by Cameron Brate. Now who knows if that actually came out, but we're not going to be challenging it. We're still on the 1-yard line now, 2nd and goal, it's a fade to Mike Evans, and he catches it one-on-one against the safety Eric Berry. Mike Evans had no problems whatsoever there, bringing that down for the first touchdown of Super Bowl 56. Just had the height, had the power, had the aggression, makes the play for the touchdown. Eric Berry didn't stand a chance. Now 1st and 10 for the Browns from the 25, and it's an interception for Devin White. I don't think he even expected that one. Absolutely surprised by that one. Caught in the chest by Baker Mayfield, and Devin White gets an interception at a crucial point where the Browns need to get back into the game. Baker Mayfield just throws that one straight to Devin White. I think he was just as surprised as anybody else, as we can see in that replay. He definitely was. And now on 2nd and 10, a quick pass on the slant to Mike Evans for the first down. A 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line, and now a slicing run from Walter Nelson down to the 6-yard line, and on 2nd and goal from the 5, trying again with the run, not getting much, just squeezing for a couple of inches to the 4, trying again the fade to Evans, this time 2 in coverage, and Eric Berry able to slightly make up for the last touchdown by knocking that one out of Mike Evans' hands, as Nick Chubb here, after a field goal attempt, darts between defenders through the middle of the defense, and there makes one man miss, shakes off the defensive player of the year, Levante David, and right now they're keeping it going with Nick Chubb one-on-one against Tracy Battle, and he is taken down there, no extra yards. 3rd and 2, looking for it in the air and completing to Odell Beckham Jr., getting the first down. 3rd and 6 now, and just outside of the red zone. 29-yard line, looking to get into the red zone with this, and they do. A completion spinning off the would-be tackler Jamel Dean, and now inside the red zone. 1st and 10, but it's an interception again by Devin White. His 2nd interception of the game. This one much more purposeful than the first. He actually played it right there and tried to get this interception rather than being gifted it, as Walter Nelson had a big run there, and potentially, if he would have made Berry miss, had a run all the way to pay dirt, but it didn't quite work out like that. 2nd and 10, an incomplete pass looking for Mike Evans there, but then on 3rd and 10, the dart to Chris Godwin for the first down on the slant. A 1st and 10 again from the 35, and looking again for Chris Godwin. Right now, Deshaun Watson has been close a couple of times, but he doesn't seem to be able to miss his receivers right now, and other defenders can't get their hands on it as Walter Nelson picks up a first down on that rush. Looking for it again, zipping it in again. It's been close. He's playing it risky, but he does have that gambler zone ability, and it is active as Scott Miller with a big catch there. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, lofting this one up for Mike Evans, and it is pass interference on the defense, putting us on the 1-yard line, and Watson no longer with the zone ability, tried to squeeze it in, his luck ran out, and it is intercepted by Joe Sherbert, but if you ask me, it's a calculated risk. There were 8 seconds left in the first half. Yes, we could have gone for a field goal, but the Cleveland Browns haven't scored as much as a field goal yet in this game as we enter the second half at 13-0. A bad attempt of a run there, an overthrow there. We haven't seen that much this game. And on 3rd and 13, it is Justin Watson with a catch in the Super Bowl. He's got to be happy with that as Walter Nelson slices and dices the defense straight up the middle on that run. Now, dropping back to pass again, a completion to Chris Godwin, who's been playing a big role so far in this game. Now trying his screen on 3rd and 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and even more unfortunately, we lose Chris Godwin. He'll be out for the rest of the game with injuries. Nick Chubb, a big run up the middle, takes a big hit from Tracy Battle, but holds on to the ball. Now 1st and 10 from the 35, trying again with Chubb, but getting nothing, and this time Nick Chubb goes down injured. He will return though at a later point in the game, and on 2nd and 12, Baker Mayfield lofting this one up for Odell Beckham Jr. He just doesn't make the catch, and hopefully that coverage would have knocked him out of bounds before making the catch anyways. They go over the middle here to David Njoku, who gets the first down and takes a big hit for it, and Devin White making a stop there on 2nd and 9. 3rd and 8 it sets up. Baker Mayfield letting it go, a wide open Odell Beckham Jr. getting away from Sean Murphy Bunting for the first down. Now inside the 20 at the 16-yard line, looking for a quick pass here, bouncing off one man, bouncing off another, just getting stopped short of the first down on 3rd and inches. Nick Chubb just gets it. Vita Vea just a little late to stop that one, and 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line, and Devin White, 2 interceptions in the game, and breaks up a potential touchdown there, holding the Browns to just a field goal, as Walter Nelson makes a pretty strong run there and gets a face mask penalty. Now 2nd and 10, Deshaun Watson moving out to the left, letting the ball go, and it's O.J. Howard with a tiptoe sideline catch for a big first down, a 26-yard reception, and that's 1st and 10 from the 33. Now 3rd and 6, Watson looking for Mike Evans, who just can't make the catch, and that means we'll settle for another field goal. The score now 19-3. The Browns struggling as we enter the end of the 3rd quarter here, and Nick Chubb goes down injured, and that will be the last time we see him on the field in the Super Bowl as we enter the 4th quarter here. And David Njoku with a nice catch and bouncing off an attempted tackle by Devin White. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Baker Mayfield over the middle to Odell Beckham Jr., who manages to get the first down, probably helped by Raheem Lindsley there a little bit. And now Mayfield struggling in the pocket and taken down by Vita Vea. And in a contract year, in a Super Bowl, a sack there that really helps the team is exactly what Vea wants, as Baker Mayfield lets this one go. 2nd and 20, they get absolutely nothing there. 3rd and 21, they lose a yard as a matter of fact. Odell Beckham Jr. has to do a lot of work there, but cannot get the first down. And the Browns settle for another field goal. So the score 19-6 right now as Justin Watson gets a catch there, but not quite the first down. On 3rd and 2, going play action. Quick pass to O.J. Howard, who gets that one in some traffic, but holds on. 1st and 10 from the 47. Watson looking to escape through the middle. He does. He slides. And that is a very nice run from Deshaun Watson. And on 4th and 3, a long field goal attempt, and it is good. The score is 22-6. The Browns are struggling. They haven't even scored a touchdown yet, and now they're getting something going here with a couple of missed tackles there, and they get a nice first down. 2nd and 6. Baker Mayfield looking deep down the sideline, and a big completion to Jarvis Landry. The first time pretty much this game he's looked that way, and trying to get the better of Devin White. A risky move, but they do it. And on 3rd and 9, they run the ball. They run the ball on 3rd and 9, a draw play, and have to go for it on 4th and 12 with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Mayfield looking for a touchdown and throws an interception to Devin White, his 3rd of the game. The most Freddie Kitchens play calling you'll ever see. A draw with 2 minutes left. 3rd and 9, and now all we need is a first down to run the clock down, and we try and get it with Mike Evans, who just gets stopped short. So we think about this. We just want to run the clock down. They're not going to get back into this game, so we try and trick them on a punt with Cameron Brate. We don't get it. It may look like a Freddie Kitchens move, but it's calculated. It makes perfect sense. They haven't even scored a touchdown yet, let alone get any more. They've got 1 minute left here. Baker Mayfield looking to throw, completes it short to Jarvis Landry in bounds. 43 seconds left in this game. Completes it short again. This time, it's at least not in bounds. Oh, no, it ends up being in bounds as well. He had a chance to go out of bounds. Didn't take it. 1st and goal from the 7. Baker Mayfield is sacked by Raheem Lindsley, and that will end the game. No time for another play, and the Buccaneers win 22-6. Terrible play calling by Freddie Kitchens, and I would say pretty darn good situational play calling from Bruce Arians. Now, there were some risks involved for sure, and we definitely did it off the back of the defense. Not that the offense was bad, but you can't say enough about Devin White. Turned up big time in the playoffs and capped it all off with 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl. 1 extra broken up pass that stopped a touchdown on 3rd down. Devin White, without a doubt, has to be crowned the Super Bowl MVP. He is 8 tackles, 3 interceptions. Nobody else comes close to giving as much to this game as he did. Deshaun Watson, of course, did a great job. Did throw 1 interception with 8 seconds left at the end of the half. But that is it. That is it for the season. We ended at the highest of the highs, winning Super Bowl 56, which I'm still pretty sure I called Super Bowl 54 at some point. I guess I'm just more of a current person than a futuristic person. But that is it for this season. Now, it doesn't end here. We will be going into the off-season. Now, I'm going to have to be perfectly honest, transparent, and clear here. I'm not sure what exactly will happen after the off-season. Now, it will depend largely on how the off-season goes. If we get anything exciting new on the team, any new players and things, maybe it will, give me a boost to play another season. For me, in all honesty, you may have realized I've, of course, been struggling to keep up with just a weekly schedule. I don't think I can promise, another season, an episode a week. What I do think I might want to give a try, which I've always wanted to give a try, is a much more condensed version of a season. Maybe full-blown, full-game episodes then for crucial games or postseason games. I always wanted to, try and create something that's a little bit more TV show-like, not in quality, more just in, how it's a little bit, more tightly packed together. Not one episode, one game, but here's a bunch of games, here's a bunch of stuff that happened. I like to keep you all updated on, how players do, how they perform, how they develop, things like that. I think that's the most fun part of franchise modes. It's not winning the games, winning the Super Bowl, because in all honesty, I'm playing All Men. I'm pretty sure this year I'm playing with sliders again. I can't actually remember, but I've certainly not made it easy for myself. And, we could win the Super Bowl every season. If we're not, making sure to not spam the same plays and stuff, we could win the Super Bowl every season. I enjoy the story, the change in players, things like that, which this, franchise mode has been very good for this year. Allowing you to upgrade players and things like that. It's very cool. So let's see. I don't know. I can't promise anything. If I do come back, it probably will be in a condensed form. Full, normal off-season though, so look forward to that. The draft is coming up. It should be interesting. Let's see what happens.